Yeah, just keeping an eye on things. Looking. Hey, you three. What are you?
Accessing booth operation logs. Analyzing. Neb left to try and buy a new blueprint. Ati soon followed to try and stop him. Finally, Rhea came to mediate between them.
I keep telling you, we don't have that much more.
I just wanted to have a look. Guys, seriously. Here's the thing, Neb. Even if you could afford to buy a blueprint, I know you like building stuff, but these designs aren't for toys like the—
That's a load of baloney, dumpster diver. My designs—
Huh? You build a machine that can blast monsters into the sky, and in your mind, that's a toy?
I mean, at the end of the day, is there really that much difference between weapons?
Not where Knuckle Duckle's concerned.
Ugh, that's not the point. Anyway, you there with a brown hair—
Yeah! I want to make some thwack and smack defense bots, too. I also have some design ideas of my own. And with your—
I get it. Your head's so full of ideas you want to—
Exactly!
Well, you must have blueprints for the toys you've made too, right? Let's trade. One of your toys for one of mine.
Really?
It's Boss. Boss of the—
Thank you so much, boss of the Clink Clank Crumb-Cake.
Huh. That was very thoughtful. Who are you, and what have you done with Aina?
What's that supposed to mean? I'm a boss, aren't I?
Did that really just happen? For a moment there, Aino stopped being—
Previous records indicate that Aino has a 94% chance of adopting such behaviors when encountering a child in a similar situation to herself.
Were it not for my
Traveler, Paimon.
That's our secondary goal. To put it in Mr. Flintz's words, it's important.
That sounds like something he'd say. Are you interested in these muskets? Since we're friends,
Oh, I'm well aware.
true.
I'm interested in this particular piece because it brings to mind a picture I once saw. It featured several Ratniki in a Fatui office.
The Fatui teamed up with the...
That's not unusual. I've heard similar stories from our old, but why would you
That's just how the rules work on our end. Whether it's a no-name sergeant like me or a renowned hero, the stuff that's usable is given to new recruits. And the scrap is sold for whatever. That way, we can at least put it towards feeding the grunts, you know?
Huh. I think I'm going to buy this musket, Mr.
Of course.
Ahem.
This person's been glaring daggers at me from behind since she arrived. Hey,
What a coincidence.
wait, really? I first encountered the humor and intelligence of trendy Zaytu the more I heard about your order. So when I heard that the Nodcry Trade Expo was being held again,
It's those idiots stirring up trouble.
So what I'm getting...
Our orders won the expo rights several years in a row. So we announced that we were backing up. A few of the other groups were looking to duke it out. So imagine their anger when someone claiming to be one of ours snatched the expo rights again.
well, no one's made any trouble for me. Wait, can I join?
We can't make trouble at the expo. Voynich.
I see.
Does he not realize...
Also, considering our smooth collab, this guy has only been able to keep his head in his booth. But if there's one thing the treasure hoarders have in spades, so look after.
Huh. So this guy has been responsible for...
What do you think?
Not bad. Tastes just like back.
Vorka?
Oh, hey, traveler, Paimon. I was out in this part of the world. Even a homegrown Mondstadt apple is a rare treat.
Yes. And on that note, I should advise you that the price...
Not a problem. It's a price worth paying for a taste of home. I'll take the whole bag.
The whole batch? Huh. Oh, and Varka, since you're looking for a taste of home...
Yeah, I've tried it. It's pretty good. But not Mondstadt wine good. Besides, I wouldn't be able to buy any even if it was. We can't have the Grand Master of the Night.
Oh, it's true.
Don't worry, I know it's Nefer's rules here. If you find yourself at a loose end, come visit.
Oh, you're as generous as they say, Grandmaster.
Looks like you finally made some real profit.
Hey, don't make me sound so incompetent. Though I'll admit, I wasn't expecting to make my money back quite so quickly. Now I can... I'm planning on heading to Snezhnegrad, actually. I hear that with any luck, maybe I'll...
Well, good luck out there.
Come on, let's hit the town.
Well, it's been 2 days. Wonder how the investigation's going. Let's go check in with Yelan and Chevres.
Wow! Can this...
It does launch and blast things, but it's actually called a ballista. And yes, it can.
But how does it stay on target?
It uses a remote guidance system. But I'll let you in on a little secret. The upgraded version doesn't even need that.
Can I give it a try?
Oh, not a chance, kid. Can't have you hurting yourself. Believe me, this thing is even more powerful than it looks. Ask me again once you're older.
Hey, Beto! What you
Oh, it's you two. I was just in.
Paimon thought you were here for some...
What? No, of course not. The kids were just curious.
I'm sorry. Are these three preventing...
Oh, do we have to?
Don't sweat it. They were just curious. I'm happy to tell.
No, we've taken up enough of your time already. Neb, don't...
Okay.
It was no bother, I swear. In fact, once the expo is over, come find me on my ship, and I'll let you see the ballista in action. How does that sound?
How much would it cost?
Not a single mora.
Really?
Your vessel. It's a battle...
Why not? Whenever we're docked back in Liyue to pick up supplies, I always let the kids around the harbor come aboard to play. If a kid from Liyue can do it, why not a kid from Sumeru? A battleship may as well be a...
Is that so? I've heard that people in Liyue also turn gunpowder into explosive firecrackers, and perhaps only the kids back in your home country are lucky enough to look at a giant battleship and see a playground.
If you're worried about safety...
No, I suppose I'm just...
Seems like he really cares about those kids, huh?
Oh, just wanted to ask how it's going with the top secret, fishing.
They're circling the hook just fine. Just waiting for a bite.
Whoa! Where did you come from?
Shh.
Well, that just proves my point. Something like this would only see...
Except, you never find something like this for sale there.
Excuse me?
He's coming this way!
Steady now.
That's mighty expensive.
Well, no one's forcing you to buy it. If you're not...
What? Come on. There's no rule saying we can't haggle.
The Voynich Guild gets a cut of whatever I sell. Obviously, that's factored into the price.
Listen, I can tell this is something special.
I know it's something special, so I...
Perhaps there's a way...
What are you implying?
Well, Nod Cry's a big place.
Oh?
What would you say to working this out someplace else? Somewhere...
That means no guild protection either. What will I do if you run off without paying?
Considering the giant sword you've got handy, if anyone's getting robbed, it'd be me, don't you think? Point is...
Fine. Name a place. As a registered participant, though, I'm too close to the guild. If we...
smart.
Good. He took the bait. Let's go elsewhere to...
Captain Beto's hook was what got him in the end, huh? Oh, I didn't get a chance to show off how convincing...
This isn't tabletop troop, Navia. In real life, persuasion takes a lot more than a dice roll.
I brought a product tailor-made for Fontaine because I thought the group's activities were limited to that area. Turns out, we're dealing with an international crime ring. So I suppose it makes sense that Captain Beto's bait was more enticing. It's a good thing we teamed up.
We wouldn't have gotten far without your intel either. Gotta ask, though, how did you know these guys would be so quick to abandon the expo?
I read their file. Nothing's off the table for them when profit's on the line. When it comes down to it, they'd see the protection the expo provides as just more red tape. Something to work around.
So, we meet up with this guy, catch him, and...
No. The person we're meeting is just an underling sent to scout the situation. We're after the leader of the whole ring. And after observing the situation over the past 2 days, it's clear if something happens to our point of contact, those agents will scatter to spread...
In that case...
We have to get the jump on...
Forgive me for pointing out the obvious, though. We have nowhere near enough personnel for that. If even one of the agents escapes, it's over.
Let me guess. You'd rather follow this deal through to the end to lure out the real culprit? Nice idea. The problem is, in my experience, that person would never show their face for something like this.
I can work around that. But only as long as the deal goes ahead.
So, you're planning to trail the person picking up the goods. I suppose that could lead us. Aren't you worried about putting something that dangerous?
We can control how dangerous it is. But if we followed your plan, could we really guarantee that not a single agent would get away?
You're telling me you really have a way to mitigate the...
You're telling me that you really have the wherewithal to carry out a large-scale search and seizure operation in Nodcry?
Are they having a fight?
They're both experts in this sort of thing. A lot of back and forth is to be...
Don't worry. I think they're getting along great.
A successful collaboration requires... So how about this? I'll meet up with the underling as planned and stall him as long as possible. While I'm keeping him busy...
Yes, I appreciate the trust.
See? Like 2 peas in a pod.
Traveler, you should come with me to meet the buyer. After all, we would be involved in all our operations.
The travelers!
Then, you can serve as backup. Remain hidden, and on the off chance he tries anything, it'll be 2 against 1.
Smash and grab! You're my target!
There he is!
Oh, you really...
Best I can do is shave off the amount the guild was going to take.
You're a tough nut to crack.
Depends on what you need. You don't look like you're from around...
Yes, but there are a lot of eyes on the port. It would be better...
That might be tricky. If you're worried about getting caught, then let's bypass the port entirely. We can launch from a secluded...
sorry. But...
Ah, I'm guessing the port of arrival is where you resell the goods? You want it hidden in unassuming cargo crate. Most of the weapons have come in through Yilong War for
What are you trying to...
Nothing. Just connecting some dots. I think we're done here.
Out of the way!
It's one of the undercover agents!
The captain of the special patrol will take...
One just popped up. Looks like the one on the surface. There are children around. Trying to escape. Nope, not this way. Had enough? Then turn around. Out of steam yet? 'Cause I can do this all day. Is still attached. And if you want to keep it that way...
A special patrol uniform.
5 at the port, 10 on the outskirts of Nasha Town, 3 near the plaza. Factoring in you and the buyer, that makes save the best for last.
How did you...
Don't even think about it.
Well done, everyone. We appreciate the assist. The boss sends her thanks.
It was an honor. Without the Spina's help back in the day.
What? I needed to make you seem intimidating to get these local gangs on our side.
Yeah, I know. But hearing you call me boss will never not be hilarious.
Wow! Navia is something else!
Well, that explains your confidence. I had no idea the Spina di Rosula could mobilize these kinds of...
No trade expo rules were broken either. Even if Nefer saw it all unfold herself, we still wouldn't need to
except for the guild's broken signboard.
It was an unavoidable sacrifice.
At any rate, I suppose the next step is to get these birds to sing.
And if that doesn't work, I've heard that spies from Liyue have their ways of making people talk as well.
Yes, that means the operation was a success!
So far. Once we get someone to reveal...
I'm sure that person is in hiding somewhere far removed from the expo.
Shouldn't we update Nefer then?
First, we need to figure out what we can learn from the...
Well, that went a lot smoother than expected. You're thinking about Nefer's final request. If you feel like it's missing...
Excuse me? Are you the traveler?
Oh no! It's a...
I'm sorry, I don't know the details.
Now let's get a move on!
Smash and grab! Sweet dreams! Either I throw the guild under the bus, or I get on the bad side of a terrifying merc captain. Oh, get it together, Yehoda.
Let's try not to get too...
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of this.
What happened?
You're here. Please, you've...
A theft?
You're asking me. The guild has people keeping watch over the storage area for this exact reason.
Beto? Wait, that means...
The guild asked us to keep our goods stored on the designated shelves. I had a few but when I came to check on things just now...
And each ballista is super...
Well, all the prototypes have a failsafe designed to prevent unauthorized use, so it could be worse. Still,
The guild will make sure of that. If... Do we have to tell her?
Honesty is the best policy.
I know, it's just...
Miss Yehoda...
What do you three...
There's something you want to tell me, isn't there?
Well, Neb's been obsessed with the ballistas ever since we... It seemed like he was interested in them. Ever since this morning, we haven't been able...
And?
I don't think Uncle Ashvapati...
Ashvapati works for the guild. he has access. Wait, so now it's an
He made those toys the kids were selling, right? They don't look like much on the out. If he's a tech guy, those fail-safes I mentioned might not have our backs after all.
So, this just went from bad to... Uh-oh.
Could be. I mean, let's put it this way. There aren't... Why don't you take these kids to the curatorium?
Got it! Hold up. We can't hold...
No, of course not, but...
You want to look out for these kids, don't you?
I promised I would.
Good, because I'm looking out for them too. That's what...
Guess we're on...
Take these kids to the curatorium.
Will do!
Turn that frown upside down. Time to relax.
Done. Time to head back for some Asher time.
You're my target!
Smash and grab.
Well, this complicates things. Here I was hoping the trouble would start and end with you two. But no matter. This will all make for a very engaging story.
I wouldn't be so flippant. This time, it's one of yours causing trouble. I'm starting to wonder if all those agents we captured were just a distraction.
It's all still up in the air right now.
Uncle Ashwapati isn't our real uncle. He told us we all came from the same band of Eremites in the desert. We've been traveling from place to place with him for as long as I can.
Their eyes. What about them? About a decade ago, there was a band of Eremites who, seemingly out of nowhere, gained technological capability. Leveraging that advantage, they built a number of highly advanced weapons and sold them to... The conflicts in the desert became even bloodier as a result. While the other groups were tearing each other to shreds, But before long, their own weapons were turned against them. And as the flames of conflict engulfed the desert, none of the weapons survived. And so, in the wake of that destruction, the status quo of the desert was restored.
That's terrible.
In the desert, it's kill or be killed. People will stop at nothing to gain the If this happened in Fontaine or Liyue, I'm sure from what they've told us, sounds like these kids are orphans from that particular band of eremites.
Which means their guardian is likely one of the few survivors as well.
Sounds like...
No! Uncle Ashfa... No matter what happened back then, sure, he's good at building...
I'm sorry. All we...
So?
From our interrogations, we've learned that in 2 days, the person behind all this has a But if Ashvapati is part of this and the leader learns what happened, there's...
Then let's focus our efforts on... If he stole the prototypes, there's bound to be a trail.
What can I do to help?
I work best in the shadows. The more people involved, the harder it is to operate. As soon as I've got a location, though, he's all yours. You let...
That does sound like the most feasible plan.
Seizure?
Hey! Don't worry too much, Ray.
Okay.
Looks like I'll need to enlist your services for a bit longer, Traveler.
Locked and loaded, waiting on your signal.
Be silent. The long sleep beckons. Observe.
Ding dong, water
Fire's keeper!
Careful! Hold out till fire support arrives.
Attack defrosting!
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe.
Fire support ready! Select a target! Here comes the mother load! Nice guiding! Well done!
The night cometh.
Who's on the loose? You're my target!
Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Be silent. Night falls.
I never leave it. Let's attempt
The pinnacle of excellence!
Beware the creatures of the night.
Fire support ready! Select a target!
I will be your opponent during training mode. Aino has suggested making Krumkake-shaped energy blocks for the defense bots. However, the chances of her accidentally consuming one would increase by 80%. Traveler's defenses have been breached. I am quite good at this. The match is about to begin. Please, get ready.
Right.
Aino has suggested making Krumkake-shaped energy blocks for the defense box. However, the chances of her accidentally consuming one would increase by 80%. Combat data obtained. Exceeds expectations. Traveler victory imminent. Greatly increasing value of malice parameter.
Ready, partner?
Keep it together. Slow and steady now.
I've activated a backup energy source for you. Keep at it!
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra. Ad Astra. All done. Time to head back for some Asher time. I haven't met many adventurers who can keep up with me. Consider me impressed.
Likewise! You really know. What's the deal? Don't get so.
Actually, I was. You're
little friend is so clever and cute. I love how she flies around, too. Can I pet her? Whoa! Stay back! Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, come here. My name's Linnea. I'm an advisor working for the Adventurers Guild. Let me make it up to you. You want Phew! You gave Paimon a fright. I was fighting to keep a lid on my curiosity during class, but then I just lost. Anyway, let's get this back on track. Could you... What? You fished this little cutie out of the... can you tell me where? A visit to that beach is going right... You'd be wasting your time. Paimon is one of a kind. You could sit... Is that right? What a pity. Oh, right! Let Paimon guess. Is that your partner there? Oh. Yep, her name is Lumi. She's my trusty assistant. Have you two ever ventured north of... Not yet. Wait, pretty much. There are 6 types of Fae, common... Jack Frost? Interesting name choice. She doesn't exactly look very frosty. An excellent observation. In fact, Lumi, the first time I met her, she was wearing this weird cardboard outfit with ugly splotches of paint on it. As if she was trying to disguise herself as a regular Jack Frost. I stayed and watched her for a while, and I discovered that some other mean Jack Frosts were ganging up and bullying her because she looked different. Lumi couldn't fight them. She had nowhere else to go, so whenever she was discovered, she'd get beaten up. And the rest of the time, she lived in constant fear. Until one... What a story! Oh. As for why Lumi is so different from other Jack Frosts, I'm... Still, hopefully I'll find the answer one day. But either way, we're best friends for life. Nothing can change. Speaking of which, given how long it can... An animal friend... Actually, we're kind of spoiled for children. Huh? A guara? Oh, neat! A Notlanese Tapetless soul! He seems to really like you guys. I'm sure he'll make a... Oh, look at them! Fast breath. They both seem pretty sociable. Well then, there's no time to lose. Let's go get... You're my target!
Go, go, go! We gotta find some cover before we get soaked. Smash and grab! Turn that frown upside down. No, my sword!
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
You're my target! Time to relax.
Strike them down!
Smash and grab!
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
Time to act.
Strike them down!
You're not going anywhere! Rain outlines your fate. Smash and grab!
I stand against the...
Sweet dreams! You're my target!
I stand against the long night and purge the darkness!
You're not going anywhere!
Oh, a little something to boost the mood.
Turn that frown upside down.
Sometimes the best medicine is a little extra more in your pocket.
Sweet dreams!
Turn that frown upside down.
Smash and grab!
Oh, what a nice...
Time to relax.
Turn that frown upside down.
many people. Traveler, Paimon! Oh, and Professor Linnae is here too. Feels like we haven't seen you in ages, Mo. Through her work with the Adventurers Guild. She was in Natland not long. Speaking of which, you never answered my question. If a Caholosaurus and a Kookasaurus got together, would their babies be able to fly in the sky and dive underwater? Cause that would make a pretty...
That's almost certainly impossible. They're completely different species.
Ah, well, that's too bad. Hear that, Mamala? Guess I can't do any matchmaking for you in the Flower Feather Clan after...
So, you have a thing for...
Oh! I was wondering what all the commotion was.
Ito, what the heck? Either Paimon's seeing things or...
Why else would I be here? Cost me an arm and a leg to get a boat all the way to this Crod Nye place.
It's not...
Hey there, I'm Mualani.
I sure am. Nice to meet you. The name's Arataki Beetle Gladiator Ito, head honcho of the world.
That's quite a mouth. Wait, did he say
Just call him Arataki Ito. This guy's a bona fide buffoon.
Hey, who you calling a buffoon, you flying lavender melon?
Flying lavender melon. Wait, so you're some sort of... Paimon's not a mutated melon! Or any kind of melon! How could a melon be this cute?
Yeah, about that. Well, unfortunately, the gang only had the funds to send their main man this time, but don't sweat it. Once I snag that championship
Shinobu. Oh, I remember now. Kuki Shinobu, right? She's mentioned the Arataki gang before.
Huh? No way!
She stopped by the Flower Feather Clan recently to take the flying trial. Chaska said she was a natural. Hold on. If she's that good and she's only the deputy, you must be way stronger than I imagined. Look sharp, Mamala. We're in for a tough...
That's right! Bring it up! Word is that the early birds get the best draws.
Wait, is he serious? Mamala, we'd better hurry.
No, that's Shall we? Hey, Traveler, have you noticed? There's loads of other people we know here, too. Why don't we go say hi before we
Thank you all for signing up for the Spirit. Due to the high number of participants, a preliminary... Please also note that there are two...
Where do we go to drop?
Right here. After registration closes tomorrow.
Lumi, Hagwara, how you doing? Yeah, great! That's the... Who do you think our first opponent? Oh, Paimon hopes... Oh, the results of the draw are out. Arataki numero uno Ito! Ah! We literally just managed to get rid of him, and now you have to face him in the arena? Well, either way, it never pays to underestimate your opponent, okay? Ah, I see you've been assigned to Arena 1. I'm in Arena 2. Guess I'll see. Good luck! We won't! Good luck to you and look!
Welcome, spectators! The contestants for this match are...
Well, this has come sooner than expected. I was hoping to face you further in... Go Crimson Staff!
You can do it, Aguara! You show that beat...
Great energy from both
got... It's time to unleash... Crimson Staff. Ushi, you and me have crushed... Finish them!
Stop the match.
Huh?
The bull.
Yeah?
Arataki Ito is disqualified for fielding an additional animal
Huh?
It's one animal per contestant. That's the rule.
But me, Crimson Staff, and Ushi are one. We should only count as one.
Sheesh, that was a close call. But you made it through the qualifiers. Paimon wonders how Linnea's doing. Let's head over and take a look. Dodge left, Lumi! Yeah? How did you know I was... Now counterattack! Looking good! Let's...
Ignorance really is bliss, isn't it?
And it's all over. Congratulations to Lin...
I can't believe it.
Good job! Traveler! Paimon! How did your... We won too!
Thanks, that means a lot. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes it's almost like
Come on, let's head to Speranza! My treat! Hooray!
All done. Time to head back for some Asher time.
Ad Astra Abyssa.
You're my target! May I take...
Turns out I'm treating a friend today, so...
Oh. I take it you're...
That's right. Tell the chef.
Is that a reference?
Yeah.
The Hidden Hero. It's a novel my best friend Helka sent from Liyue.
It's her favorite part of the book. She's always nagging Linnea to act it out with... Psst.
Linnea! You think Chef Yerva could be...
Oh, I think it's definitely possible.
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Evening, everyone.
Why don't you choose for us?
Sure thing. Oh.
Hello? I'm ready.
You're right. I gotta go. Let's play again. You seem to get along really well with everyone here.
Yes. After my parents departed, I came to live here with my friends in the conch gang. Ah, I didn't mean... Come to think of it, I haven't told you my story yet.
Yeah!
Sure. Well, when I was just a kid, my wings were barely noticeable. They looked just... No one suspected they were... But I always had this strange feeling I couldn't then I was...
Changelings?
The story goes that some of the Snowland Fae will secretly switch their own child with a human baby, leaving their offspring to be raised by humans, while taking the... I know, right? The way the stories are written, it sounds like if you don't behave, the Fae will take you away and leave a better-behaved child in your place. It's the sort of thing that starts as a warning and evolves into folklore. So, obviously, I didn't take it seriously I mean, just look at the crystals on my skin. No humans have those. It's a dead giveaway.
So, you're really...
Bear with me, I'm getting to that. At first, I wanted to hide it from them. But eventually, they were stunned, of course. It took them a while to accept it, but after the truth, they're really good people, though. Not only did they raise me for all the... After that, I grew up with my friends in the Conch gang. All of these kids are from
Food's ready! Talking about old times again?
Yeah, it just sort of came up in conversation. Whoa, what's all this? You've cooked up a real feast, Yerva.
Well, you did say you were treating a...
Oh, boss? Linnea was your boss?
Hey, what kind of a reaction?
Linnea's been a fountain of knowledge ever since she was a kid. But the Conch gang's only for children. Once you grow up, you have to leave, so now she's the old...
I've always found the logic behind that title to be a little flawed. I mean, what happens when the others grow up? Will I be the ex-old boss? Surely it won't be long before I'm the previous former ex-old boss.
We'll all be long gone from the Conch gang by that point. As far as we're concerned,
Oh, that's really touching.
Well, if it means that much, maybe you...
Sure thing. I'll go one better and give you...
Oh, what are you saving up for?
I want to sail to all the... Of course, there are other questions I hope to get answers to. Well, go, child, make your way to the villages. The world of the Fae is rife with They were sung in the tongue of... Still, it's odd. That place is supposed to be my... Something tells me there's gotta be more to it than that. The less I know about something... But enough about that. We're supposed to be celebrating our victories! Cheers!
Cheers!
I'm stuffed.
Yep. Let's... Yeah?
They're very evenly... It's strange. When I was battling you, I couldn't seem to get... Hey, I'm curious.
What? Now that...
What an incredible Someday, I want to go on an adventure of my... You're excited too, but most important, maybe then you won't feel lonely anymore. It's about time we all got some rest. I'll see you at the... Wait, no. Lumi!
See you tomorrow.
You're welcome!
Phew. Let's head back to the flagship and get some sleep. Paimon's eyes are starting to...
Nothing here is time to head back for some Asher time. All done. Time to head back for some Asher time.
anywhere.
Sweet dreams!
Oh, is that the time? Let's see. Your next opponent is... Oh, yeah! Paimon remembers now. Who do you think she's gonna party? Come on! Let's...
Turn that frown upside down.
Welcome, one and all. Our contestants for this match are the Traveler and her partner, Aguara.
Hey, Golden Comet and Silver Companion. Good to see you again. This'll be a... I brought my old Sumpter Beast with me this... You're even tougher, but you know what? Sumpter Beasts are renowned for their... And when they charge full speed... Send 'em flying, Fluffy the Flower King!
Watch out!
What? Looks like...
Contestants, please have your animal companions return to the...
Oh no!
The Traveler and...
Oh, what a shame. Even with the new partner, you're still as tough as they come. Well, since you defeated me, you better go all the way like in the Nila Paula Cup. I can handle losing, but only to a champion. So you go...
All right, we're through to the quarterfinals. Let Paimon take a look. Next up is... Whoa, whoa. So we have to fight that... Hey! Paimon noticed something when we were drawing lots. Most of the contestants have given their animal companion a cool title. Shall we come up with one for Aguara, too? Well, Aguara seems to...
Are you ready to... After a fierce competition, joining us to...
How you feeling today, Mama? That's the spirit! Now let's get out there and show these not-cry folks what the people of the Springs are all about. What a tough cookie! I thought this would be... All right, get up close and let's settle this! dinosaurs might have the advantage on land, but it's a different story. Mamala! Finish him off! What a tough All right, get up close and let's settle this! Jump, Mamala! Watch out! You took advantage of...
Mamala has lost the strength to fight on. The Traveler and Aguara are the winners!
Seriously? Gotta hand it to you, Aguara. You are... Hey, you're strong too, Mamala. That one was on me. I made too many bad... Keep it up, Aguara. I want to see you take down even... I'll leave you guys to it. Cheer up, Mama.
Wow! That was a nip anyway.
It sure is. Want to take a guess?
Judging by the smell...
Correct! I was about... The next one's a pretty big deal. Someone called Celino versus the reigning champion, Yaho...
Ooh! We have to watch that! Yahoda's a friend of...
Perfect! Well... What the... Celino's companion is a Radiant Blade Horn? Those things are extremely hostile. How did you manage to tame it? Technically speaking, Radiant Blade Horns are classed as monsters. But they are beasts of the wild, and they're not exactly...
Go for it, Yehoda! Yep. Ignorance really is bliss. But it...
Do you think speed alone will stop me from...
How about you Reed Miller the 13th? Run that thing ragged and...
Behind you, on the right.
Reed!
Her reaction time is incredible. She can read...
Dodge left, Lumi!
Thanks, that means a lot. I don't know how to explain it.
Keep it together, Reed! Jump!
He's trying to jump on your back, Hemus. Use your wind blades to...
He's too powerful! Charge your lightning, Reed! Then blast him with...
Deflect it back, Hemus. That was close.
Reed Miller the 13th has lost the strength to fight on.
Those wings!
Wait! Who are you? And why do you...
I've been through this moment so many times. I thought it would bring...
My head! Don't go! Wait! Linnea! Oh, what happened? Why did Linnea... Oh, we gotta find her somewhere to lie down.
What happened?
She's breathing normally. No obstruction of the airways. She just needs a little peace and quiet.
Oh, that's
My pleasure. If she has any more...
Will do. Oh, Linnea.
Good morning, Lumi? Lumi! How strange. Where could she... I wonder how long I was out for. Well, I'd better take a look out... Lumi! There you are! Come on, say something. Why do you look so anxious?
Looks like our contestants, and they're on the one side we have
Wait, how is it the semifinals already? Also, how did I even get here? Oh, you can do it, even if this is a dream, I can't let my supporter... We're up, Lumi!
What a spectacular duel!
Huh? What's going on? This dream sucks! I've heard that if you try... Did it work? Guess not. Huh? Is Dream me writing a diary? My Adventurers Guild salary alone will never be enough to finance a research vessel. It seems my only option is to take up adventuring full-time. A research vessel? Looks like Dream Me is working hard toward my goal. Day 1. Got beaten up by monsters. Day 5. Ran for my life with Lumi. Turns out I'm getting faster. Day 20. Asked a merchant about prices. Ships cost a fortune. But I can worry about that later. Right now, it's time for a proper meal. I'm starving. Day 72. Found a huge abandoned treasure chest. Fine. Happy adventure anniversary to me! 1 year in. And still nowhere near rich enough to afford...
Almost got scammed! Note to self, secondhand ships aren't to be trusted. Good job I was wary and checked it over thoroughly before committing. Finally beat that pesky thing. Hoping the materials I gathered recently will fetch a good... The diary ends here. Hold on. A deed for the purchase of a dream come true! The Golden Beagle! What a wonderful dream! The ship gently swaying as it carries me to a faraway land. Oh, what a feeling! Let me check the chart. Next stop, from there, it's on to Dragonspine. What's this? Clearwater Jake? It looks like this ship has sailed to many places already. Makes sense.
Linnea, you've been really down the last couple of days. I've left your lunch by the door.
Coming! Where am I now? Ugh, I feel so sore. Is this some sort of lucid dream? Clearwater Jade. And these books, how did they end up in this cave?
How could this happen?
Lumi. Hey, hey!
We're never getting back, are we? We're done for.
What? Is this... But why? It's just a dream though, right? It's been many long years since the Golden Beagle sank. The diary again. How long is this terrible dream going to last? I'd love to say I'm over it now, but the truth is it still gets me down sometimes. It's like there's a heavy stone that's Maybe a walk in the courtyard will take my mind off things. Besides, my sister should be here soon. Sister? Who am I talking about? So many dreams, one after the other. My brain can barely process it all.
Linnea!
Huh?
Over here. I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
Selena? Mom and Dad?
This is the natural circle of life. We don't live that much longer than humans. I can't pretend. But at the same time, I wonder how an ordinary person would react to hearing. After all, remember when you passed out during that call?
What is she talking about? No. This...
I understand how you feel. Time flies. One day, we too will grow old. Is it even possible to live a life without regrets?
A long, long time ago, mine was to buy a research vessel. My entire life is recorded in these pages. Whoever you are, I entrust the task of filling those blank pages to you. The end of my time grows near, and I can no longer... This feels like an illusion, yet at the same time, so real. The end of life. So this is what death feels like. I still feel some faint sensations in my stiffening body, but I can't so much as move a finger. As the warmth flows out of me, I feel no pain. Just the emptiness that remains after everything else has slipped away. So it wasn't a...
Oh, Linnea! You're awake! Oh, you were out for a long... Linnea! What time? It's evening. And it's the day after the... We were watching the match between Celino and Yehoda when you ran over and grabbed Celino...
So many things, Kim. Some moments were joyful, other...
Good point. Still, is it really a...
Do you remember when we were at... I wasn't a very cheerful kid, nor was I all that brave. Before I told... I knew what... But I knew that was impossible. So, I did what I thought was right. I'm now realizing that I have no idea where she is. Oh, don't tell me I have...
Huh? Aguara?
Do you remember Celino's scent? That's amazing! You're the best, Aggie! All right. Smash and grab! All done. Time. All done. Time to head back for some Asher time.
Huh? The flagship? What are we doing here? After all that, Celino staying in the room right next to ours? No wonder Aguara could pick up her scent.
Is anyone there?
You're sure this is the... Celino, I know you're in there. Celine?
I'm not here.
R2?
Am not. Quit bothering me.
Not a chance! If you don't open the door, I'll be waiting right here outside until you change your mind. I have so many questions to ask you. Open the door!
All right. Take a seat. Just to be clear, curiosity is a dangerous trait, Linnea.
You sure about that? Will you please answer?
Visions? Linnea, you're an avid student.
The Vila, Domovoy, Leshy, Volkodlok, Snegovic, and Jack Frosts.
Right. Well, there are many less common varieties, too. The legendary Lantern Fae, the Sirens, with their lilting. We foretell both disaster and delight. Gazing upon the path.
I've never heard of an augury bird before.
That's hardly a surprise. You can count the number of...
So it's true then.
Family. Augury birds are...
Are you talking about prophecies?
Doesn't surprise me. Humanity has many... We can only see our own fates. If a friend wants to know their future, or... But the way it feels to witness your own fate?
It certainly wasn't fun. I had a goal in life. And before I even had the chance to start fighting for it, I saw how it would end.
Wait till you've tried to defy fate and found how powerless you are to change it.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw, yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable... I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future is nothing more for him than...
When you know every joy and every sorrow you'll ever experience, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Generation after generation of augury birds lived with this burden. Until you were born, and our parents found the only solution they could think of. If an augury bird is set far from the Fae to grow up among humans, the awakening of their prophetic abilities could be delayed.
So that's how... What about the child I was switched with?
Don't worry. She had the opposite problem to you. She needed to live among the Fae. She was born with a strange, rare disease that humans cannot cure. If she hadn't been switched, she would have died a long time ago. Our parents saved her life, then raised her as their own.
I see. It all makes sense now. But there's still one thing...
I meant exactly what I said.
But why?
No reason.
So we're back to this? Celino?
Oh, good guess. By the time our parents came up with a solution for you and sent you off to live with the humans, I was already... Mom and Dad would sneak over to Nodcry to see you sometimes. I came with them once, to Nodcry. When I saw you there in the distance, did no one ever consider how All of this led to me deciding, a long time ago, that when... I know.
Then, what? You really want me to keep guessing?
It was because I found out the image of you I'd built up in my head. Of happy-go-lucky Linnea. I overheard you, and Speranza, talking about your past. Desperately trying to... You described it so nonchalantly. But it was eating me up, and in that moment, I didn't want to see you suffer, and I couldn't go on resenting you.
Hey, sis. You're really not cut out to be a villain. So much for making me suffer, huh? Now you're the one crying, and I have to comfort you. But I understood. I've always wondered about my real family. I'm so glad you were willing to see me, sis.
Thank you. All of you.
Don't mention it. Paimon thinks it's always best to get everything off your chest.
Hey, Celino. I was wondering, how did you end up—
We met that time when Mom and Dad brought me to see you in Nodcry. Hemus was— I suppose our friendship was preordained.
immutable?
You're welcome to try to fight it, if you want. Leave this competition and fly somewhere far away. I promise you, something will happen to force you right back here. Or if you prefer, you could go all out and try to beat me. But I have both luck and superior strength on my side. The prophecies we see are the meeting points of every possible path. There are many possible roads.
Now that I know the pain,
I learned to submit to fate. I just have to accept what— Since the outcome can't be changed, how I get there does— But what about you, Linnea?
I think I see— How about we continue this conversation after the tournament?
All right, just don't—
I'll be fine, trust me. It's getting pretty late. We should all get some sleep. You're staying at the flagship too, right? No need to see me out. I'll be fine. Oh, and thanks so much for keeping me company today. Good night.
Traveler, are you awake? Oh, since we're both struggling.
Listen up, Lumi. I've seen Celino's Radiant Blade Horn in action, and it isn't just strong. Her best way to exploit both of these traits will be to make her Radiant Blade Horn charge you. You'll have to find a way— Linnea! Sure am. What— Lumi and I were just going over our strategy for tomorrow. Lure the enemy in and wait for an opening to strike. Yeah, looks like that's my best shot at victory. But Hemus is so powerful. Even if we do find an opening, I'm not sure Lumi's even strong enough. Thanks. Just because I've seen a future where fate is such a mysterious idea.
What does fate mean to you?
You're in a philosophical mood, huh? Besides, I'm an advisor, remember? It wouldn't be very professional.
Relax.
All right, well, I think that knowing that when I was a kid, my greatest suffering came from not knowing. I didn't know how my parents would react when I told them the truth. I didn't know where to go when they left. Back then, I actually wanted to know the future, but fate didn't show me anything. I've always known what it's like to be terrified of the unknown.
Training session over! Feels like these two are really—
All right, I think we're as prepared as we can be. Tomorrow, we're gonna face our fate.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer. Blitz. Hit, hit. Hit. Get here. Hit.
Farewell.
Yep. Hit. Come a little closer. Hit. Yep. Hit. Here. Winifred?
No rest for the wicked. Not too far now. Be free.
By royal decree.
Not too far now. Be free.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yep.
Farewell.
You're in for a little shock.
You can tell me anything.
I hear you've got a job for me.
My lucky day.
Time to relax. Judgment.
There's more.
Sweet dreams.
There's more. That tingle. That tingle. Have a little taste. That tingle. That tingle.
Not too far now.
Finally, turn that frown upside down.
How's this? To the berry.
Be free.
You can't run. Shiver.
More.
Tell me what you see.
Judgment. Time to relax.
Farewell. Finally,
It's my lucky day.
Sweet dreams.
Light blade.
be free.
More.
You can't run.
There's more.
Time to relax.
Tingle prime. That tingle. Pick the wrong test subject. To the fairy.
cheap yeah!
That tingle? That tingle? Risky day. The wrong test subject.
Time to say hello.
Sweet dreams!
Finally, to the ferry.
Judgment!
Not too far now. Finally, no.
Turn that frown upside down.
Is everybody ready? Our contestants are ready and raring to go. On the one side, we have the Traveler and her partner, Aguara.
You can do it, Aguara!
We have a winner!
Great job, Aguara! Hey, Traveler.
Looks like our contestants and their partner. On the one side, we have Linnea and her partner.
You can do it, old boss! Go get him with it!
Charge, Hemus!
Don't panic, Lumi! Remember your training? I'm right here. Ready? Now jump! Attack!
Stop her!
This is the will of fate. It was over before it began.
Lumi! Lumi! Huh? Oh? You wanna come with me? Let's go then. The wide world awaits.
You were amazing! Yahoo, yahoo! You know, you look a little... Linnea, Traveler! I figured out why Lumi is different from other Jack Frost! What if Lumi wasn't born different at all? What if it's all a consequence of her diet? I mean, just look at Bishops. Lumi, you don't have to wait for evolution to catch up at all. You just have... I'm so happy.
Linnea, why did you hold back?
What do you mean?
Even so, when that hammer started to fall, the future I once saw went blank before. Did fear cause me to see a false vision? What does it matter?
What's on your mind?
Whatever path you take.
Celino, do you remember?
I remember.
You told me. Maybe fate will always lead us toward the same destination, but I never cared much about the outcome. So, even if I was destined to lose to you, and even if my ship ends up at the bottom of the ocean, I'm not gonna let that stop me. If all people care about but my feelings, my thoughts, everything... Loop.
Linnea, ignorance really is
Even when we're scared and uncertain, it's important. You sure about that? Because if I hadn't come here, I'd be...
How I envied your cheerful... Now you've witnessed. Perhaps I was...
Celino, you okay?
Actually, I claimed the
Sounds like I got the... So enjoy your victory, Celino. But don't get complacent. Otherwise, my partner here might... That plus our special bond. Let's go, partner. This time it's... So, Aguara comes from Natland, right? If we're gonna train hard, we should do it there. There's plenty of natural phlogiston around, which will help keep the... Let's go!
You can tell me anything.
Sooner we're done, the better.
Don't fear. Yeah. Hello, Natlan! I'm back! Give me a moment to set up the tent. Oh, I'll lend you a hand! Now then, Aggie, it's time for you to learn one of... Watch closely. Yahoo! Linnea? From what I've seen, Aguara's fighting style isn't that dissimilar to Lumi's. They both use agility, but Aguara isn't strong enough to break through Hemus's defenses. Aguara will need to channel Geo-Essence... Don't worry. It's normal to fail. You'll get the hang of it.
An inspired melange! Sweet dreams! Yeah! Off to the freezer! By royal decree, I summon thee!
Oh, tricky patient! Turn that frown upside down.
Time to relax.
Oh, a little something to boost the mood.
Sweet dreams!
Turn that frown upside down.
Time to relax.
Turn that frown upside down.
Sweet dreams.
Oh, reveal a diamond frosting. Stay put. Don't be scared. You're up!
Turn that frown upside down.
Off to the breeze by royal. Sweet dreams.
Oh, a little something to boost the mood. relax. Turn that frown upside down.
A little amuse boost. Stay put.
Time to relax. Cast your worries to the wind.
Oh, what a nice find.
Turn that frown upside down.
Adaptive frosting.
Sweet dreams.
Sometimes the best medicine is a little extra more in your pocket.
Time to relax.
Oh, it's revealed. Yeah, don't be scared.
Turn that frown upside down.
mood.
Sweet dreams! By royal turn that frown upside down. Oh, my mistake. Time to relax. Oh! Sweet dreams! Right. A little amuse bouche! Oz, reveal thyself! Time to relax. A dash of frosting! Stay put!
Oh, a little something to boost the mood.
Turn that frown upside down.
Time to relax. By royal decree. Sweet dreams.
I wonder if the almighty Shogun is...
Yeah. Yeah, you, Glade. You're up. Time to relax.
Oh, what a nice find.
Don't be scared. You, Glade.
Now that the storm clouds have been swept away, it's time to do this.
I want to heal every...
When the weather is dark and gloomy, our emotions often respond in kind.
Oz, reveal thy... Stay put!
Oh, a little something to boost the mood.
Off to the freezer! By royal decree!
Sometimes the best medicine is a little extra more in your pocket.
Oz, reveal thyself! Sweet dreams!
Turn that frown upside down.
Time to relax. Attack the frosting! Sweet dreams! By royal decree!
Turn that frown upside down.
Huh. What a nice find. weather is dark and gloomy, our emotions often respond in kind. I wonder if the almighty Shogun is having a bad day. Oh, still need to go through last quarter's financial report. What a headache.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
That dream last night tasted wonderful. Thank you for sharing it with me.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see. What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
If you ever feel down, just drop everything and go out for some fresh air. Oh, still need to go through last quarter's financial report. What a headache.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Seems Lenny is saying some strange things again. It's really worrying.
There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that. I'll think about it.
Let's go!
Time to relax.
Eat now, cuckoo! Mind the wind.
Controlled breathing. Turn that frown upside down.
Let's go!
Faster. Strong. Time to relax.
Mind the wind.
Controlled breathing.
Let's go!
Sweet dreams. Oh, my mistake. relax.
Mind the wind. Yeah.
Sweet dreams!
Weapons need regular maintenance.
Dodge this! Freeze!
Yeah!
Dodge this! Freeze!
You can't run!
Dodge this!
Yeah!
Cool it! What's the hurry? Freeze! Cool it!
You can't run!
Freeze! Dodge this!
Judgment!
Quick as a flash!
Time to test my upper arm strength!
Mind the wind!
Faster! Stronger!
Huh?
Hey, get out! Cuckoo!
Did you hear that? Sounded like an animal call. Or maybe I'm just hearing things. Huh?
Hey, get out! Cuckoo!
Yeah.
Turn that frown upside down.
Odds revealed!
Sweet dreams!
Mind the wind. Most things in life aren't one and done. Soon as you're rested up, let's make a move.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Time to relax.
If you ever feel down, just drop everything and go out for some fresh air.
Let's go!
Here!
Easy now, Kakuku. Let's go!
Life goes on. Surprise.
Cool it!
You can't run! Lights out. Judgment!
Dodge this! Freeze!
Judgment!
Mind the wind. Easy now, Cuckoo.
Quick as a... Up and away!
Huh?
Hey, get out! Cuckoo!
Watch out for when Kikuku shakes off his feathers.
Ah. Sweet dreams! Yeah! Time to relax! Off to the freezer! Time to relax! Even the most unassuming ingredients can produce astounding flavor. But unlocking that potential takes a keen sense of smell, a refined palate, and an open mind. An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same level of precision as a surgeon. Practice makes perfect. Even the most unassuming ingredients can produce astounding flavor. But unlocking that potential takes a keen sense of smell, a refined palate, and an open mind. Know of any new orchestral pieces? I like to swap out the background music in the kitchen once in a while. It's a great way to find new inspiration. Even the most unassuming ingredients can produce astounding flavor. But unlocking that potential takes a keen sense of smell, a refined palate, and an open mind. An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same level of precision as a surgeon. Practice makes perfect. Even the most unassuming ingredients can produce astounding flavor. But unlocking that potential takes a keen sense of smell, a refined palate, and an open mind. An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same level of precision as a surgeon. Practice makes perfect. Know of any new orchestral pieces? I like to swap out the background music in the kitchen once in a while. It's a great way to find new inspiration. Hmm? An important part of cooking is making sure the ingredients absorb the flavors in the dish. To that end, a chef must be able to wield a knife with the same